Hey, how's it going everyone? This is K Collections, and today's video I'm actually going to talk about an awesome tool to use when you're grinding on the Christmas event. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful Christmas event for Fate Grand Order. And if you guys saw my live stream, of course I didn't pull Jack the Ripper, but thankfully I did get some new craft essence. I know some players got Jack, I know some players got Nursery Rhyme, other players not so lucky, a lost salt in the air. But hopefully you guys pulled the servant you want. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this event. And I always say, just be grateful for the servants you already have, whatever it is. But enough of all that. I'm going to talk about an awesome tool that you could use just to keep track of all the items, to keep track of, everything in general. So let's get started. Just to let you guys know, this is from GamePress. I'll put the this link to his website in the description below. And just to let you guys also know, I'm not receiving any benefits whatsoever by talking about this website. I'm not associated with them whatsoever, but I just love this website because it's so helpful. I'm going to show you why. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go to the Christmas event guide, and I'm not going to talk about this guide in general. I'm just going to go down to the shop, right? But feel free to take a look at this whole entire guide. It's very neatly organized, right? There's even a table of contents, so just click on it and then it'll go to whatever you select, right? So, but I actually want to talk about the Christmas shop. So here's this Christmas shop. Just take a look at this, guys, because it's a great way to keep track of what items you want from the shop and how much stars, bells, or ribbons you need. So clearly, if you want to complete the entire shop for the star, sorry, my voice is kind of cracking. I'm kind of recovering from a cold, but yeah, that's not going to stop me from making videos to help you guys, right? So what we're going to do is, if you take a look at this, right, to complete the entire star shop, right, you need a total amount of 2,100 stars to complete everything. And feel free to input whatever you need, right? So if you want only, let's say you want no scales, which I don't see why not, but if you don't want any reverse scales, you only need 1,700. And just input whatever you want, right? Let's say you only want, the Ascension item and the craft essence. So just input 0 for everything else. Just input 0 and boom. You just need 500 stars to get what you want. So very helpful there. Same thing could be said about the Silver Bell, right? So in order to complete the whole entire shop for the Silver Bell, you need 1,850. And again, just input whatever you want. I already showed an example up there. Same thing could be said about the ribbon as well, right? So just input whatever you like. If you really want to complete the shop, then they automatically give you the total. If you don't, and you just want to prioritize on certain items, I could definitely understand that you may not want, some items, right? Maybe you got enough class pieces, right? Ascension pieces. Maybe you don't want the monuments, whatever the case may be, right? Just input what you prioritize, and then they'll give you the total amount. So very helpful there, just to keep track of everything. But I'm gonna move on to the Christmas event calculator, and this is what I really want to talk about. This really gives you a rough estimate of the drop rate of the quest you're grinding on. So if you scroll to the bottom right here, of course, it'll give you a rough estimation. Not a rough estimation. It gives you the event bonus, right? It's a great reference, very neatly organized. And this is what I was talking about, where it's going to give you the rough estimate for the drops. So just input what you already have. So if you guys, again, saw my live stream or my video when I was summoning on this banner, I have one of each new craft essence. So one bonus star, one bonus spell, and one ribbon, right? And for the percentage, the limited time craft essence, right, the Holy Night sign, I have so far 3. So that's going to be 60%. And for the bonus servants, this is where you're going to input them. I believe mine was 9 because I use a support Jack the Ripper, so that's 3. I have a St. Martha making 5, and then everyone else is just 1. So I equip David, Robin, Jin K, and Caesar. So yeah, it's 9. So this is my this is what I currently equip with on my party, or this is the bonus I will receive when I'm grinding. And simply put, this is self-explanatory. Just I would first suggest inputting how much AP you use for which quest you're grinding on. So if you're grinding on the 40 AP, which I'm doing right now because I desperately need the stars, just input 40 and calculate. And just take a look at the 40 AP. The 50 AP is not out yet, but it also gives you a rough estimation, which is also great. And keep in mind, this is an estimate. It could be a little bit above, it could be a little bit below, but this is just a general average. And if you take a look at the 40 AP, so roughly I get about 20 stars and 92 stockings, which is more or less, like I said, pretty accurate. And I do sometimes receive some of the bells. Sometimes I receive a little bit more. Sometimes I don't receive any bells whatsoever. But after that, so just input how much AP or which AP quest you're grinding on. So let's say you want to grind for ribbons, for example, right? Just input 10 AP and just take a look at the 10 AP quests. So this is the general average you're going to receive right here, okay? But after that, input your whole entire AP. So I don't remember how much the total amount of AP I have. I think the rough estimate is 120, right? So a complete AP run, right? Depleting all my AP, I will get about this, right? This is the general estimation for all the AP I use, right? So let's say you're grinding on the 10 AP one. This is the general average of ribbons, right? 268. For stockings, 204. Definitely not bad. And if you take a look at the 40 AP one, you get about 60 stars and about 277 stockings. So let's say I use an apple this time, right? So now we're going to have 240. And just hit calculate. Again, it gives you a rough estimation for all the AP quests, even the 50 AP, which will be unlocked. I don't know when. I didn't read up on it or anything, but it will be unlocked in the future. I think towards the end of the event, towards the middle or end of the event, somewhere around then. So generally, this is just a great estimation just to keep track of everything. But hope everything's going well for you guys, right? This is a relatively quick video. I mean, if you call, 7-ish minutes quick. But this is just a quick guide or a quick helpful tip. Awesome tool to use when you're grinding, just to keep track of everything. So hope you guys are having a blast for this event. Hopefully, again, wish you best of luck if you're still planning on pulling on this banner. Hopefully, do get Jack if you're after Jack. Hopefully, get the limited time craft essence if you are going for that as well. So at the end of the day, guys, just have fun. Don't overextend. I'm sure many of you guys saw Not a Whale's video about how this game can be about gambling. I'm not gonna rant on about that, but just be careful. Like I said, for myself, I set a budget. Set a budget for yourself as well, and it's easy to get trapped, and it's very dangerous, like he said. So just be careful and keep your expectations in check. That is the ultimate discipline you have to have for this game, or any gacha games in general. But enough of all that. Have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas event for Fate Grand Order. And till next time, also hit the like button if you do like this video. And subscribe to my channel, as I'll be doing a lot more Fate Grand Order videos. Till next time, guys, have an awesome, awesome day.